Isaac Cruz versus Jose Valenzuela is happening. Who's actually going to win this fight? Well, before we talk about who's going to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances in which Isaac Cruz fought Giovanni Cabrera, in which Giovanni Cabrera was trashed throughout the whole entire fight. Isaac Cruz took control of the whole entire fight and outlanded Giovanni Cabrera, in which Isaac Cruz ended up taking it by decision. That is, we all know that Isaac Cruz then went on to fight Rolly Romero, in which he rocked Rolly Romero in round 1.
Cruz looking to drop Romero here in the first round. Romero
took control of the whole entire fight, rocked Rolly Romero once again in round 7.
Final 20 seconds of the 7th round. Can Romero survive?
And then obviously start them in round day.
Romero takes the shot, still standing. Referee intervenes.
Now let's take a look at Jose Valenzuela's latest performances, in which he fought Chris Colbert, in which Jose Valenzuela dropped Chris in round 1.
Boxer relies on his speed.
Oh, down goes Colbert!
Then took control of the whole entire fight, outlanded Chris, but they still somehow gave it to Chris.
Unanimous decision, Chris Prime.
At this, Chris did give Jose Valenzuela the rematch, in which Jose destroyed Chris in round 1 until the ref gave Chris a standing 8 in round 1. And at this, Jose took control of the whole entire fight until he knocked out Chris in round 6.
Colbert should be 0-2 at 135.
Now, this fight is not a close fight, and it's such an easy fight for Pitbull Cruz to the point where it's funny to imagine what's going to happen to Jose. And the reason I say this is because just by looking at their fighting styles, it's clear that Jose won't be able to hurt Pitbull Cruz. And what's also funny is that some time ago in the interview, Jose tried to roast Pitbull Cruz, saying that he wasn't able to beat Gervonta Davis, but that just made him look dumb because Pitbull Cruz put up a fight with Gervonta Davis, took punches from Gervonta Davis, and to most people, he won that fight against Gervonta Davis. So I think before Jose tries to talk about Pitbull Cruz, I think he needs to realize that he wouldn't even beat most of the big names that Pitbull Cruz has fought and beaten. So even though he tried to make fun of Pitbull Cruz for not beating Gervonta Davis, it's not like he would have beat Gervonta Davis, and I don't even think he'll last all rounds with Rolly Romero, who got beat by Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Davis. So when talking about how the fight's going to go, I think it's obvious that if Jose doesn't plan on getting knocked out, the smartest thing he could do is run throughout the whole entire fight, because that's the only way he's going to avoid getting hit. So in the end, I think no one can argue that Pitbull Cruz is going to knock out Jose, and if he wants, it could happen in the first round. It really just depends on how Pitbull Cruz comes out in the first round and how much running Jose is doing. But regardless of how much running he's doing, I do believe that Pitbull Cruz will chase after him and put him to sleep.